Para pag nawala sa ibabalik.
Okay.
What did you think about Kell Brook versus Golovkin fight?
Man, Kell Brook did a really good job against Golovkin. You know, it showed how much Golovkin has trouble with guys who can move around, but Golovkin is still a monster. He goes out there to destroy his opponent. But Kell Brook did a really good job in terms of exposing a little bit of what others can do to Golovkin. But Golovkin in himself is just a powerful beast.
Triple G said that he went in that fight wanting like a brawl, like a street fight, because he didn't respect Kell Brook's power or him. Do you believe that?
Yeah, he came out there. He came out there to just tear his head off, you know. And that's something that he needs to learn is change his views on the fight and change his mindset that every fight is the same, you know, and be calm and just go out there and destroy your opponent the way you have done in the past, rather than just get your emotion the best of you.
Nonito, you're obviously a professional fighter, you're a beast, you know. What do you think about him as a fighter? Do you see something special?
He's a hard-hitting guy, you know, heavy-handed. You know, and he has that passion. That's why he can throw those punches like it's just incredible power. You know, because he's passionate about every punch, and he means to kill you at that. You know, and that's something that you don't see a lot in a lot of fighters now. Is the conviction. You know, with him he has it, and that's what makes him the Triple G.
And what did you think about Canelo's performance over Ian Smith?
Canelo did a great job too. Canelo is always going to be a hard fighter. You know. And you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, Canelo's this, Canelo's that, but really it comes down to how Mayweather did. Mayweather did what? For a long time said he wouldn't fight this guy, wouldn't fight that guy, but when they did fight, it was $200-300 million. So, you know, it's just building it up, maximize that moment. As long as they can keep winning, you know, and they're gonna be able to pay off, to you know, to get it all done, and it's gonna be incredible.
You think it's a smart business move for them to just
it's definitely smart. It's definitely smart. You know, why fight now when in the future, the more that people are going to want it, the more that you're building your name, the more that it's going to be much more of a big fight than now.
Oscar and his team said that they offered Triple G a flat fee of 8 figures. Do you think that's fair, or do you think it's justifiable?
It's an offer. You know, it's an offer, and I guess to them it wasn't fair. But maybe they're also playing the same game. You know, again, it's a matter of playing this game. I mean, fighters don't become fighters to run away from other fighters. You know, even if they think that guy's a good fighter. You know, I could have been, when I fought Walters or Rigondeaux, I could have been like, nah, I'll fight somebody else. I fought them. You know, it wasn't for the money. It was because I love fighting guys like that. You know, and that's the same thing with these guys. They go out there to fight everybody. But at the same time, it's like, you know what, we're gonna play this game. I mean, the thing is, they're following a blueprint that's already been done, and in that blueprint, there was a lot of success. Why not do it for themselves? You know.
And my last question: what do you think about when you hear fans say that this fighter's scared of this guy? I think it's more like, hey guys, just wait a little bit. It's business, definitely.
Fighters, guys, people, fans. I love them and appreciate them, but if you haven't been in the ring, you'll never understand a fighter's mentality. They're gonna say, oh, fighters this, fighters that. Man, we have hundreds of fighting amateurs. We've had tens in the professional level. We don't just get afraid all of a sudden to fight somebody. You know, we're willing to fight anybody, and that's pretty much what fighters do. You know, and if they say, oh, that guy's scared of this, no. We're not scared, and even if we're scared, we're still gonna jump in there.
Because obviously we feel those jitters and anxiety.
It's part of being a human being. You know, you feel a little bit jittery. You feel that's what you call emotion. That's what you call survival instinct, survival. You know, that our brain goes through. You know, and it's part of life. You know, it's like going into an airplane. If you're scared of airplane, you're gonna be scared shitless. Yeah. You know, if you jump in, if you look at the building and you're afraid of heights, it's gonna be the same way. You know, but you still do it anyway. You know, or like when you're a kid, you go, oh man, you passed this height for a roller coaster. you're scared the crap out of yourself, but you do it anyway.
Yeah. So you think obviously it's BS when fans say that Canelo's scared of Triple G?
Well, not BS. It's more the fact that they don't understand it. You know, it's the opinion that they see is because what is the surface of it? And the surface is they think that Canelo is walking away, is running away. But the surface of it all is there's a lot more. There's the deeper meaning of it is a lot more into it, a lot more into it. And again, fighters and champions don't become champions by running away from others.
Lastly, right now, who are you leaning towards in that fight?
What was that?
Who are you leaning towards in that fight? If you have to give someone a 51% to 49%.
I would say 50-50 at this moment. Both guys got power, both guys can move in their own way, and both guys are dangerous. So I would say a 50-50 at this moment in time.